Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ayoub Ayman, and I serve as the first speaker for the proposition side of the motion that parents of working class families would allocate most of their money to support the most talented child in the family. Now, I would first like to elaborate my stance on this motion is that we would emphasize on the benefit of funding the most talented child in a working class family, whether it be towards personal aspects or other similars, etc. And we would also like to consider other affected parties and the effect that this would leave in society, as well as considering unfairness or any form of oppression that this causes. Now, straight to my arguments and points is how this would benefit the family. First and foremost, we would like to focus on the bigger narrative of what this sort of investment is pushing. Because investing our money to support and maximize the academic performance and achievements of a child and their skill, it would be done with the means to fulfill the wishes to lift the family out of the working class in the long term. So to say, this could be an investment which includes a child's talent. But not only that, to invest on a child's talent also requires their interests and their willingness to be able to hone their talents and maximize their potential. Because for a child to be talented, they have a natural skill for something. And that something, they also have to like it. They also have to enjoy doing it. And they also have to enjoy doing it. And of course, they wouldn't enjoy it all the time because this is a burden. Because the child is receiving financial support to be able to support the family in the future time, in the later time. All right. Secondly, this affects the family, seeing how the motion includes and mentions only the talented child to receive the fund. It did not specify if the child would be willing to hone their skills on that talent. And this would also depend on how many siblings they have. So allocating most of their money towards the most talented child means also to set a standard on all the children within the family. For example, there are 2 children in a family. Both of them have a talent of their own, but they also have their own interests. If a parent were to support them financially for the talents, they must be committed to do whatever they can to fulfill something with it. So not only does it depend on the child's interest, it requires their interests to guarantee a return on the investment. Every child deserves to fulfill their potential. And to support that, it must bring a benefit for them and the family. And it also needs to be able to push the standard of a child having to have a want of their own. So, on the ties of the family, it is likely to cause a sibling rivalry where a child and many of their siblings, whether it be 2, 3, or how much there are, to do anything they can with their interests to gain the trust of their parents in order to receive the financial support that they would need. With this, there is a risk of unfairness, of course. But at the same time, it pushes a child to be more focused on being able to garner their parents' trust and to reach a point where they will bring a success and benefit for the family, where they can guarantee it. So not only would there be an existing talent, there would also be a passion for the talent. On the issue for the child who does not receive the support, they may likely be affected with neglect from their parents. So for financial support to be given, it requires very, very strict standards for the child to follow in order to ensure that it would be a wise investment. Otherwise, if we were to invest a child who is talented in drawing, but they don't want to do anything better with it, it would be a waste. They would just be an artist. They would not bring anything better than that. And for siblings, this is a competition for them to receive what they've been striving for and to pledge that the benefit they would bring would also be brought towards their family and it would be ensured. The main point of creating a basis for financial support not only requires the standard of simply being talented, it also includes and requires a child's willingness to achieve success with the means of bringing the family out of the working class or whatever goal that the family has been striving for since the beginning, and to benefit the child's future. That is the conclusion of my points and arguments. Thank you very much, judges. We hope that you see our points and acknowledge and choose us as the winning side for the stance. Thank you very much.